But my question really is rhetorical. My first question is, was there really ever a time where we didn't know where Ken Ofori-Atta was? Ken Ofori-Atta wrote a letter to the Chief of Staff that he was traveling to the United States to seek medical help. We all knew where Ken Ofori-Atta was, to the extent that we even found out which hospital he was in. So we're from this argument that they weren't sure of where he was and they were trying to be sure. Even at the time that the OSP was engaging his lawyers, they told him. They told him, his family wrote a letter that our son is in the US, he's in a hospital, he's going through all these processes. Everything was clear. There was never a time where we didn't know where Ken Ofori-Atta was. What are we saying? Even when he went to London and came back to the US, he made it public.
He went to London and came back?
Yeah, at the time.
Was that public?
No. Yeah, the family wrote. The family wrote. What is?
I mean, I didn't report it as a journalist.
I'm saying that the family wrote a letter. Don't you recall the several times the family wrote letters?
No, but
there was a
Please, can I speak? All of you have had the chance to speak. The point I am making to you is it was not ever in doubt where Ken Ofori-Atta was. Nobody can tell me that they ever doubted where Ken Ofori-Atta was. Why are we creating the impression that we didn't know? The guy didn't feel well. He went to the US. He wrote to the Chief of Staff. The question was, please return on the date you promised you are going to return. And then he came back and said, I am not done with the procedure. And then the OSP said, look, I'm giving you an extension to this date. Come back. Was that not the case? Have we forgotten the engagement between the OSP and his lawyers as to when he should come back versus when he said he was going to come back?
Then what? Then
he, of course. And then the argument became, do we proceed to try him, what's the term for it? In absentia. Yeah. So let's try and recollect what transpired. Let's try and recollect what transpired. So the question of where he was never in doubt. Even a child knew Ken Ofori-Atta was in the USA, even to the extent that they mentioned the hospital he was in Rochester, New York.